me till I let know. Ooh. Okay, well, I can hit it today. I can hit it today a little bit. Don't play with me. Yum, 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 yum. How y'all doing? Okay. I know y'all like, damn, you come here with a lot of energy. Because I ain't have to work yesterday. And I don't have to work tomorrow because it's a what? Holiday. Easy. If you haven't already, gone ahead and hit that what? Subscribe button so you can with the rest of us. Okay. So look here, I was in the middle of taking these locks out, child. And got an inbox, girl, why you ain't saying nothing about your girl? I'm like, who? Oh, girl, I know you got it. You know what I'm talking about, girl. Okay. So here I'm is, girl, Tamar, we the people. Where my microphone? We the people are sick of you. There you go. Sicker. Okay? Sicker. I don't know in your 40-year-old mind what make you believe and think that you can just say what you want to say and do what you want to do, but you can't. Especially when you're in the eye of the public. Okay? So if you've been living on a rock, let me catch you up what's been going on. Okay, so Funky Dineva has been hanging around Tamar. Why? We don't know. But they've been hanging around, cooling and chilling for about a couple months or so in the public. Last week was Funky Dineva's birthday, so he was the man. And Tamar, of course, Tamar's the biggest star, so she was getting more, a little more hey than Funky was on his birthday. So, some people say he was being jealous. That's up to your discretion. But here's my problem with this whole thing, okay? I'm going to play devil's advocate just a little piece. So, the night after they went out, Tamar says that she woke up in a pool of blood and all this stuff. Let me back up. Tamar sent a text message to Funky, said, hey, do you have Dr. Heavenly's phone number? Everybody knows that Dr. Heavenly, who's on Married to Medicine, is a dentist. So he was like, okay, maybe she want to get her teeth cleaned. I don't know. But I gave her the number. So then later on that day, that's when Tamar says that she woke up in a pool of blood, her mouth banged up, she almost unalive. She was almost unalive, And, people ran with that, like, hey, won't she just hanging out with Tamar? So they immediately went in on Funky Dineva. Said he don't like real women, he don't like cis women, he just jealous and all this stuff. And even said that Funky allegedly drugged Tamar. And, Funky, he sees this because he's popular. And that people in the shade room saying that he's done these things to Tamar. So he, sent Tamar a text and said, hey, baby, can you, put on your platform? He had nothing to do with this. I'm trying to just figure all this out. I'm in the hospital, etc. So she weighs it up. Like, I'm still in the hospital. Girl, I can't even with the evenness. I can't even with the evenness. But proceeds to post all that day. So me, I'm the type of person, if I'm your friend, you my friend, and something goes down like this, girl, stand by me. Darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. But she didn't stand by her friend, so literally like the next day, after that, she releases an EP with her love interest being Manfleecy's Yandy alleged husband from Love and Hip Hop. Now, y'all can talk about Yandy sidebar. Y'all can talk about Yandy all day long and how Mandices is so much better than her and all this. We wouldn't even know who he was unless he was dating somebody on reality TV. Let's talk about it. Even if he wasn't with Yandy, we wouldn't know who this nigga is. He cute, but he ain't like, girl, like, Girl. So let's just get that all out for the people in the comments. I see why Tamar did that. He killed. He giving the bitches you don't have around your men. Pay attention now. Pay attention. Okay, I'm just saying sidebar. So they have Funky Dineva. We're talking about Funky Dineva and Tamar. They done fell out. And Funky came and he told his side of the story, rightfully so, since Tamar won't open her mouth and defend her friend. Okay? And now Tamar sending subliminals. She apologized one time, took the apology down, and proceeded to double down on this won't no PR stunt, yada, yada, yada. And then she posted a picture of her mouth days later. And I'm sitting there like, well, the type of person she is, Tamar we talking about, why wouldn't she post her mouth like the second day? Like, this is real, y'all. She waited till everybody started calling her a liar. Because let's not act like Tamar is not an attention-seeking woman. Let's not pretend that, because she is. She's done many things, many questionable things in the past to make people not want to deal with her. And me personally, I owe an apology to Tamar Braxton, because y'all remember when Tamar was just so over Tamar, and it was just like she was just like wanting to strangle Tamar. I think it was like season 4, 3, 4, 5, something like that. And it was like Tamar was on Tamar's ass heavy. And I was like, Tawana just hating because she ain't, because she can't sing and ain't nobody checking for her. Yeah, I owe Tawana an apology, because she knew, they all knew who their sister was. So Tawana Braxton, I apologize to you, because your sister is a headache to the public, to we the people. I don't know how in the world Vince dealt with that so long. And if you pay attention, all of the men that Tamar has been with after she divorced Vince have been straight up bum-ass garbage. Remember that little Nigerian that didn't have no money she was dating? The one that looked like Tracy Chapman, excuse me? That, him, and she almost unalived herself. Then she pop up with this white man. They talking about something, he a lawyer. I'm like, for what firm? Top Dog Law? Huh? James Scott Farron? Huh? J.G. Whitmer? Oh. Who they had this nigga work for? What kind of law? It's different kind of lawyers and a lawless practice. Fraud. Oh. Shout out to Judge Judy. That's it. It's funny to me. If it ain't funny to you, it's funny to me. So, yeah. So, back to these two beefing. She's now doubling down again. The tears just keep falling. Everybody just thinks that I'm a liar, and you are. And I used to be one of the biggest Tamar fans. The heifer can sing, honey. She can sing. Huh? She can hold a note, carry across the street, the rivers, over the river, through the woods, to grandma's house we go. But the problem is her mouth and the stuff she does. Tamar should have at least 3-4 Grammys by now. These are facts and not fiction. Her voice it's phenomenal. And even Tony said that in the family, Tamar is the better singer. But nobody takes her seriously, because she's always surrounded by a scam or scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the bullshit. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And if you notice, she can't keep no friends. And the only friends she do have come from the Elemental P community. And they all eventually leave her ass too. And I don't know when this is going to end. Now she's threatening to sue Funky, and I give Funky his hat. I said his hat, his flowers, and I take my hat off for him because if you gonna keep satelliting my name and believing me, I'm gonna tell them what I want to tell. I'm gonna tell the real story. And if you watch his live defending himself, he started to tell it all. He started to tell it, and I leaned in. But look at me being miserable. Leaned in, trying to figure out the tea. He said, even though you satirizing and believe in me, I'm still a friend of you that I ain't gonna tell your business. And Tamar just keep on going on now. She's making videos crying. And she just won't go away with this. I'm gonna tell you right now, Tamar, we don't want to hear that EP. We gonna laugh at it. We gonna laugh at it. We gonna giggle. We gonna have a good kiki. Because that little EP video you dropped, to me, it looked like y'all was at Applebee's with a couple friends, Chili's, the ale house at the most. You know, and fucking was in the video. It's like some little Tubi movie video y'all all put together and said, this gonna put me back on the map. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. And I was watching one of my videos the other day because when somebody watches my video, I get an alert. And it was an old video I made about Funky Dineva and Tamar. And it was when Funky Dineva was on T.S. Madison's show. Remember when T.S. had the whole chef coming after the show and then they answer calls while they was cooking and stuff? And it was when Tamar had went on the Wendy Williams show. And Wendy Williams didn't really want to talk about the SA of Tamar Braxton. It was just like, anyway, girl, so what Vince got going on? You know what I'm saying? And I found that dismissive. I still think that's dismissive today, especially to the survivors of SA, the ones that carry on, the ones that don't alive themselves because of what happened to them as a child. Wendy. That's why I really can't feel but so sorry for Wendy Williams. I'm sorry. Boo me. You can boo me if you want to. I don't give a damn. But you can boo me. Boo all of this. There's a lot to boo. Anyway. And what's that what is his name? The Patty Pie dude. The Patty Pie dude called Tamar and told Tamar that Funky was talking trash about her on that live, and he wasn't. Not when it came to that situation. And T.S. Madison was standing there, and you know, Tamar came on, was like, "What's your ashy friend?" She called up there, and when they answered the phone, "Hey, T.S. Madison, what your little ashy friend say about me?" Okay, I'm put that down in the description box. I'm gonna put that down there because it ties into this a little bit. And you know, Funky ran her down to the ground as he should have. But that's my whole thing right there, Funky. If you knew she won't shit from when she tried to come at you, why would you ever try to befriend Tamar? I would never. I'm gonna tell you, those are three people I would never want to be friends with: Tamar Braxton, Wendy Williams, and Nene Leakes. They ain't nobody's friend. They really aren't. They are nobody's friend, honey. And if they are friends, they ain't gonna be that long. And Funky tried to say, "Hey, TS, tell her I won't talk about her." And TS, you know, TS Madison wanted to be everybody in the industry friend just to have her name out there. I said, I don't give a damn about none of that. Don't come on. I'm telling you, this ain't that, and that ain't this, honey. It's Virgo season, and I am amongst the people. I am she, and she is me. Birthday coming up. Hit that cash out so I can get me some Chipotle for my baby. And T.S. like, girl, I don't know what they said. You was right there. So I wouldn't want to be T.S. friend or Tamar friend. So I don't know why Funky just has to be around these people. Like, Funky, we know who Funky Dineva is. If you don't know who Funky Dineva is by now, He doesn't sing. He's a gossip blogger, like most of us on YouTube. I so happen to put documentaries on. I'm just an entertainment. I'm an entertainment blogger. I ain't just a gossip blogger. I talk about other stuff too. Go look at my things. But I'm not a huge. I don't have a huge following, which I feel like someone with these huge followings are kind of like fake and make up stories to get them where they need to be. We ain't call no names. Like the lie. The set of lies. But we ain't gonna say no names because they know who they is. I'm loving. Girl, I just have to take these locks out, but I want to keep them in a little bit longer. Ain't that terrible? I did these myself. I'm not a beautician, but I just I can put it together. I can go on YouTube and find out how to do something right quick. But it's time to take these out because they're a little fluffy. You see my little clam? Don't y'all talk about my nails. But just see my little clam. To match my pearls. She thinks she is something, honey. Girl. Anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think about Tamar. I know my conclusion to what I believe, she's a hot mess. And do I think that this new EP or album is going to shoot her back up to superstardom she had with Love and War? No, I don't, because people are over her. They are so over Tamar. I mean, and then now because she fell on her face. Oh, and that's what I forgot to say before I leave, y'all. So the lady, Dr. Amina, who fixed her mouth, now they trying to say that she might need another nose job. As if she can pull anything else off that motherfucker there. I mean, she almost looked like the white used to look with that nose. Is she gonna have a nose? Now the experts are trying to say that Tamar was sleepwalking and fell, and that's how she got the injury. Girl, you can't. I said, now we just making up stuff now. We just gonna make up stuff now because we don't know what happened. Even Tamar said she don't know what happened. She been out partying the night before. I mean, for real, anything could have happened. Maybe she missed the bed. She thought she would land on the bed and fell on the floor. Bam. Nobody thought about, she could have slid off, hit her face on the dresser. So for y'all to say, oh, she's been sleepwalking, she could have been sleepwalking. Does she have a history of sleepwalking? And this too, before I leave y'all, if you notice, and I'm being for real, we or whoever, Tamar fans or the people on the outside looking in, notice nobody's really came to Tamar's rescue. Tamar has multiple siblings and not one person has came and said, "Hey, Funky and whoever, stop talking about my sister." And where's Miss E? Where's Mama E? She ain't even came out and said nothing. She's not even defending her child. So that lets you know they don't really fuck with her like that. She's out of control. This is the Tamar show. Yeah, they may have created a monster, but Tamar is, damn, she's 40-something years old. When the fuck is she gonna grow up? And somebody had the nerve to say, yeah, they better be glad Tracy dead and gone, because Tracy would have came on here and told y'all something. Why would she? Quiet as it's kept and loud as it is, all the Braxton sisters treated Tracy like garbage. And all the sisters got karma coming. All because Tracy still kept in touch with their father after the divorce between their parents. They treated Tracy like garbage, y'all. And you can say what you want to say. Do you remember, before I leave you, when the Braxton Family Value shows Birds came on, and you know they would have also the superstar, the this and that, and they had Tracy as the wannabe under her name, the wannabe. Tracy was a hairstylist. She really didn't have to sing if she didn't want to. She could have kept with the hair and opening her own shop. She didn't have to sing a damn thing. So I feel like from the grave, this is karma coming to Tamar, and I'm sorry. Sometimes when people are nasty like that and you know they got karma coming, you got to stand out the way. You got to back up. Let them get their karma, because if you don't and you try to save that person that you know got karma coming, it's gonna hit your ass. So go and let her get that spiritual butt whooping right quick. And then come back after smoke like, girl, you all right? Girl, you made it on over. You all right now. Don't do it no more. But Tamar, take your ass, get your ass back in the studio and stop with these damn Houdini stunts. Okay? I'm just so cute today. I need to get out this camera because I'm getting a little too vain in here. Anyway, I love y'all so much, to the moon and beyond. Put your comments down below, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.